What up, everybody? Joe White here. And The Last of Us Part 2 is coming out on June 19th. And I made a video talking a little bit about this already, but we have updates. There's no doubt in my mind that these leaks were leaked by a disgruntled employee who probably gave them to somebody who had a PlayStation 4 dev kit. Give me 1 second here. My truck's about ready to shut off here. There we go. But the leaks, how the leaks got out that's not even the tip of the iceberg. It's the story. Now, I'm probably going to go ahead and still get this game. And all these, it kills me. Geeks and gamers. They call themselves geeks and gamers. Yet, up until now, and I'm saying this because I agree with everything they've said. But it's funny how a YouTube channel that calls themselves Geeks and Gamers has rarely covered video games until now. Until it fit the identity politics agenda, that they preach against all the time with Star Wars and Game of Thrones and Star Trek and all this. Until the video game industry started to turn into that, which the video game industry has been turning into that for years now. Now they want to talk about video games. Mr. H Reviews did the same thing. In fact, he got copyright struck and has since gotten those copyright strikes taken away because he fought the system. He fought the law and he won. Good for you, Mr. H Reviews. But it just amazes me how all these, I haven't checked Midnight's Edge yet, but I'm sure they're going to do it. And, I can forgive if, I haven't checked Mecha Random yet, but Mecha Random used to be a video game Let's Player on YouTube before she started in with Star Trek and Star Wars. So I'll give her a pass. But all these people like Geeks and Gamers and Mr. H Reviews, until the identity politics started getting thrown in there, they could have given two shits about this. That being said, I'm probably still going to buy this game. And if all those people out there who are saying cancel your pre-orders, they're still going to go and look up YouTube Let's Plays. They're still going to view this game. They're still going to view this shitstorm that's coming. So, I'm just asking these YouTubers out there, be real, be honest. You're gonna at least, if you don't play the game, you're at least gonna look at a Let's Play of it. You're at least gonna look at further spoilers to see if it fits your anti-identity politics agenda. So, and I'm not saying that you must give Naughty Dog your money. But don't sit there and go, I don't want to have anything to do with this game. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to look at it. Yes, you are. You're either going to do one or the other. Because you as quote-unquote reporters, and I put that in very loose quotations, have to. It's going to get you views. It's going to make you money. So you're going to do it. Stop bullshitting people by saying that you don't want anything to do with this game. You're going to want to have everything to do with this game because it's going to make you money. As my phone goes off. Oh well. Now that I've ranted and raved about that for about 5 minutes here, 4 minutes and 40 seconds, I still believe that this game, I want to get one thing out of the way because I don't want people to think that I'm totally bashing it. There was it's the official story trailer, and yet they give nothing away about the story. There was a new trailer released today that totally leaves out Abby, this secondary character who's supposedly trans. At the end of Last of Us Part 1, you're trying to save Ellie from a bunch of ragtag surgeons who are trying to operate on her and use her brain tissue to figure out why she has an immunity to the virus that turns people into zombies. Joel, of course, doesn't want her to die, doesn't want to see them cut her head open, so he goes in and rescues her. As he enters the operating room, there's a male doctor, the head doctor, that says, hey, please don't do this, we could save humanity, blah, 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 and you kill him. Joel kills him. As Joel, you kill him. This non-significant NPC, which for those of you who don't know, stands for non-playable character. This insignificant NPC is now the de facto fuse that is lit for the entire sequel. And I am going to get into spoilers here, folks, so if you don't want to know about the game, goodbye, have a good day. So apparently this guy has if you want to believe the leaks, again, this is not, the being trans is not confirmed, but it is all but confirmed. It's very, very hinted at. Apparently this guy has a son who becomes a woman who is now tracking down Joel and Ellie to get revenge for her father's death. Never mind the fact that, and this is the problem I've had. This is why I never wanted to watch The Walking Dead. And it took right up until Negan, that big season, I want to say it was season 6 cliffhanger. Or it may have been season 5, whenever Negan was introduced. And it took until that cliffhanger and everybody being outraged by it. Because normally when people are outraged by something, I end up liking it. Except in this case. So, I ended up, I was sick as a dog one weekend and had nothing to do. So I laid in bed and binged watched all 5 seasons of The Walking Dead leading up to the big finale with Negan, where they left it as a cliffhanger. You didn't know who he murdered. And I was hooked. I am now hooked to The Walking Dead. Even though The Walking Dead is now shit, I still want to watch it. But once The Walking Dead really first started getting big, everybody did zombies. Everybody did post-apocalyptic. You had The Strain and Z Nation and all this other shit. And it bled into video games and horror movies and everything else. So, here it is now, The Last of Us Part 2. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world. It's a virus or spores, a fungus that is turning people into these zombies. And again, I have nothing against trans people, transgendered people. You want to be a man? Go get a dick. You want to be a woman? Go get some tits and lop your dick off. I don't care. If you want to go that way, fine. But you're telling me that the world shuts down completely because of an apocalypse, and we still have the ability to do this type of surgery and convert this type of, do this type of conversion? No. Where would you, I think it was one of the other YouTubers I was watching this morning. Where would you get the hormones needed to do it? Where would you, if you needed tits, where would you get implants from? If you wanted a penis, where would you get it from? Zombie apocalypse. These people barely have electricity and have to hunt for their food. But getting a penis or getting a tits and a vagina is there? That's mind-boggling. No. Just no. But no. We got to have Anita Sarkeesian and Neil Cuckman, a.k.a. Neil Druckmann. He's now known as Neil Cuckman. They have to force their bullshit identity politics, SJW, fucking political agenda down our throats. Don't you motherfuckers know that I play video games to escape that shit? I watch movies to escape that shit. And if it wasn't for these leaks, we would have all been blindly led into it. And I also firmly believe, getting back to my first point, that if it wasn't for these leaks, all these YouTubers would have never reported that shit until about a week after the game came out. So I think that, again, getting back to the game itself, you got another revenge plot. Violence breeds violence. You're killing off a main character with a golf club. Okay? Because a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire was already fucking taken. And we can't just shoot him in the head. We got to make it brutal. So they're stealing. They are flat out stealing Glenn's death and Abraham's death from the Walking Dead TV show. Only they use a golf club. It may not go down exactly the same way, but the fact that you're bashing his head in with an inanimate object, that's fucking unoriginal. So, they kill Joel. And then, in the second half of the game, you are forced to play as this girl who just killed Joel. The main character... Okay, you have Ellie. You start off playing as Ellie, who is the little girl from the last one. Joel has become her father figure. Okay? We see in this newest trailer, we're going to get some flashback. He's showing her how to play guitar and sing. He's showing her how to dress wounds. He's raising this girl. There's a very strong bond there. And they kill Joel with a golf club. And it's all because this woman, this man, whatever you want to call them. We'll say she's a woman because her name is Abby in the video game, in the game. She is forced, or you are forced, to play as this girl who just killed the main character's father figure and the main character that we are so attached to. You're forced to play as her the second half of the game. That would be like if, okay, you're playing as Daryl in The Walking Dead. Negan comes along and kills Rick. And then all of a sudden you're forced to play as Negan. And you're forced to play as Negan and kill Daryl. So in the last part of this game, you are forced to play as Abby, who has just killed Joel, who is Ellie's father figure, and now your main objective as this character is to kill Ellie, the other main character. Put this in video game form. as a little bit of an example, it'd be like if you played Mario and you got all the way up to level 8, and all of a sudden the game, you get to Bowser, and all of a sudden the game switches you to Bowser, and now your job is to kill Mario. Or if you're Link in The Legend of Zelda, and you fight through all the damn temples, and all of a sudden Ganon comes along, kills fucking Princess Zelda, and then the last half of the game, you play as Ganon, roaming around Hyrule trying to kill Link. That may sound cool for about half a second, but when you put it in story terms, in terms of this overall picture, fuck no. And I know why Naughty Dog's doing this. They want to initiate an emotional response. It's all a matter of an experiment. It's meant to stir emotions. All it makes me want to do is the second I realize that I now have to play as this woman and my objective has now changed to killing the main character, the main babyface character, the main good guy, I'm dropping the controller and fuck you. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to play through the second half of your game. But I spent $60 on it, so I'm going to do it anyway. Now, you may be saying, Joe, you just said you don't want to play it, but you're telling all these YouTubers to stop because you know they're going to play it. I am going to play through this game. Because deep down, aside from the plot element, I'm sure the game is going to look great because all these freaking developers who have been overworked with crunch, which to me, the whole overworking with crunch thing, you sign up for that. You know the culture. You know that you're going to be working up to 60 hours a week on this thing. So, the working conditions, and these people had to go on vacation, and these people went into the hospital. You knew what you signed up for when you fucking signed on the dotted line. Okay? Now, pay, yeah, they deserve a heck of a lot. Their bonuses, withholding paychecks until you sign further NDAs, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. But this whole thing of, they spend too much time in crunch and they're overworking. You know, I'm sorry. Okay, if you sign up to be a plumber, you know that you're sooner or later, you're going to have to deal with your hand touching shit. You know what you sign up for. Don't tell me that these people did not know when they signed up to work at Naughty Dog, when they signed up to work on this game, that they did not know the conditions that they were facing. But withholding people's paychecks, fucking with people's money, that's wrong. But the reason why I'm going to get this game is I know it's going to look good thanks to all those developers who put in their hard-earned work. The gameplay is probably going to be good. Again, thanks to the developers who put in all that hard work. And those two reasons alone make me want to play this game because the first one looked so good. And it played well. The story was really good. Sorry guys, I'm recording with my cell phone, so those are emails coming in. I'm over here in McCalla, Alabama, so getting ready to go pick up a Home Depot load. But anyway, this is just, you're then forced to kill the main character off. It's just, why not come up with a better ending and say, that's it, this is the last game in the franchise. And I'm reading some of these comments on this trailer video. That's another thing. Then they put out apologies and don't look at the leaks. Please don't spoil yourselves. We promise that the actual game, despite all the rumors, are going to check all your SJW boxes and really give you a good time. Woohoo! Fuck you, Druckmann. Cuckman. So they released this trailer today. And they disable comments. But not only do they disable the comments, they disable the like to dislike ratio because they fucking knew. Oh, they knew what was going to happen. IGN, however, has not. As of this recording, it's sitting at the trailer that is posted on IGN's YouTube page, sitting at 40,000 likes to 31,000 dislikes. That's about a 50-50 ratio. And the comments, one of these comments, they're all about the golf club. Konami, we did it, boys. We're the most hated gaming company. Naughty Dog, playing golf. 4. EA, we're the most hated gaming company. Naughty Dog, hold my club, dog. I know you wish things were different. Yeah, that's subtlety. This one, fans, swear to me everything about the leaks isn't true. Naughty Dogs, I swear. Naughty Dog secretly crossing their fingers. Sony, let's take our most popular character and kill him in the worst way possible. This guy, can't believe they hired the most hated human being in the industry. Anita Sarkeesian will be the downfall, and they deserve every last bit of it. This guy, this whole game is about Abby and her revenge. And she's not even in the goddamn trailer. Yeah, that's another thing. They left out all the identity politics out of this newest trailer because they knew people don't like it. They know. If this leak is true, this trailer is a huge misrepresentation of the game. But damn right. Let's see here. I'm surprised they find that much footage without the main protagonist. The damage control is real, people. Disgusting how misleading they are trying to sell this now. Leaker, I spoiled the plot. That's what I can be. Naughty Dog, no you can't. No you're not. Leaker, whatever. I'm whatever the Last of Us fans need me to be. Game trailer is so misleading. Naughty Dog really tucked her tail here. This is good. The folks who made Ghost of Tsushima really want to thank Naughty Dog for sending so many customers their way. Somebody, damn, this trailer hit me like a golf club to the head. So, this is a good one. Casey Jones, I'll never call golf a dull game again. Good reference. I like that one. You liking them dislikes, Neil Cuckman? Who's here for the Who's here for the comments now that PlayStation turned theirs off? Oh my God. Somebody put IGN deleted that comment now 2 times. This is what it said. Mike Estes. This game makes you feel like an oppressed lesbian. 10 out of 10. IGN masterpiece. They're just trying to hide the garbage at this point. This game went from a masterpiece to an internet meme. 100% won't be buying this or anything else Cuckman is a part of. The Last of Us Part 2 taught us a valuable lesson. Never pre-order games. I know you wish things were different. Yeah, we all do after the leaks. My gosh, it's just like The Walking Dead. Always being ruined by dumb writing decisions. You're damn right. IGN is removing dislikes. This is the second time they removed mine. Cuckman, you are finished. No ma'am in trailer. 0 out of 10. That's another thing. There's really hardly, I mean, there's zombies in this, but they in the other trailers that came before this, there was rarely any in there. This trailer, I'm going to read this last one. This trailer should be thought under misrepresentation or false advertising. The trailer is a lie, not even close to the actual storyline. The leaks are true, and it's pretty obvious that not only Naughty Dog removed the comments and likes ratio on their YouTube video upload. Anyone else notice how many zombies are monsters in the trailer? No, me neither. They ruined the original franchise. Or they ruined the franchise and what made it original. So there you have it. The people have spoken, or are speaking. I have spoken. I probably will still buy this game because I want, if no matter of fact, and if no better reason than to give the people who had to put in their time for crunch and who had to spend time away from their family and who had to sit there and sign additional NDAs just so they would get their last paycheck. That's why you should buy this game, for those people. Not for Neil Cuckman, not for Sony, and this may hurt PS5 sales. And it's certainly not for Anita Sarkeesian, or whatever her fucking name is. Remember, folks, if you see a big rig on the road, let us over if we need to get over. Give us plenty of room. Do not tailgate. If you can't see our mirrors, we can't see you. And we'll see you down the road.